Hey guys, it's Astrid S and I'm hanging out with Rob on Front Row Live.
Let's talk about the new single, Breathe.
Yeah.
The video just dropped and I loved the video. I loved everything about it, but more importantly, I want to talk about the production of this song and you know, what it was like for you in the studio.
It was so much fun. I love working. The producer is Oscar. I wrote it with Aisha, Rickard and Oscar, but me and Oscar worked very close on it to get the production done. We spent a week, every day in the studio to finish it. And we have so much fun. We look at YouTube videos, we watch pranks, we tell each other stories.
This is while you guys are creating it.
Yeah, this is while we're creating it. So I think that fun vibe comes through in the production.
Yeah.
And we don't have any filter. I feel comfortable with coming with any idea, and he's always open-minded, so that's really cool. Yeah.
Now I heard that you kind of like to be really involved with everything, even though you're not a producer.
Yeah.
So how does that work for you when you're working with a producer and he wants to do one thing and you're trying to tell him another thing, but you don't know how to explain it?
Oh yeah, well, because I haven't gone to music school, or I don't really know any musical terms.
Yeah, this is all new to you.
Especially not in English.
Okay.
And not some terms I know in Norwegian, but not in English. So I have to I don't know, show them with my body language, and I can be like, can you make that sound like this? Or can you do this with that synth thing? And it's just, but usually they get what I'm trying to say, which is really cool.
That is pretty cool.
And I'm impressed that people do that, but I should buy some books and maybe learn how to express myself.
Right. Or just hang out with the producer a little more and then stay in the studio for a little bit.
Maybe if I ask him to do this and he gets it and he could tell me, yeah, that's called. That would be really helpful.
Do some flashcards, so then you do the picture of whatever it is that you're showing, really and then the back of it will tell you.
That would be really cool. We should make a producer starter pack.
There you go.
Communication starter pack.
That's not a bad idea. That should be part of your bundle pack or whatever. When you buy, there you go. When you buy the album, you can buy this too.
Yeah, for sure.
So with this track, obviously you've this is not your first track. So how do you feel now in the studio when you go into the studio and create music? How do you feel you've progressed?
I definitely feel more, or actually I don't. I was gonna say I feel more comfortable. I do feel comfortable, but I feel when I was 16 and just started doing sessions, I was so unafraid and no one expected anything, so I was just really free and outgoing, and now I feel there's expectations. So I do feel a little bit more uncomfortable in kind of a way, but I have definitely evolved as a songwriter, which is really cool, and I think people can hear that in my music. And also as a producer, I really know what I like and don't, and what I want from my music. So, but it's cool because I really feel for every time I come here, I get to work with more and more of the people I've always dreamt of working with. So that's amazing.
That's cool. And as you're going from writing when you were 16 to writing now, do you see that maturity level increase with your lyrics as well?
No. I'm always gonna stay.
It's going backwards.
Yeah. No, I think I don't think it's more mature. Maybe. No, I actually don't think it's more mature. Maybe almost otherwise. But that's just because I have a weird sense of humor. Okay. And I think my fans can tell by the lyrics that I've written them, because I have these weird tweaks to a saying, or on purpose I will say a saying wrong.
To see if they're paying attention?
No, but just because I'm Norwegian, and but I think it's fun to tweak around with English sayings and stuff.
Yeah.
But I think that I've become better at writing lyrics, a lot better. It's weird now when I listen back to old songs, because I'm oh, I should have done that or written that or changed that rhyme.
Right.
And I'm better at really precising, or if I have something I want to say. Before I used to the song could be all over the place, but now I think people really get what I'm trying to say. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. And you were mentioning you pull these things because you're Norwegian, but why did you decide to do music in English and not in Norwegian?
It's a good question. I think for people not coming from Sweden or Norway, it seems weird, but American music is huge in Norway. or English speaking music. Like I grew up to listening to Beyonce and Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake and JoJo. I remember I was a huge fan of JoJo. I still am.
She just made her comeback this past year.
Amazing. She's so amazing. But so I listen to American music, and it's always been natural for me to make songs in English and sing in English. And it's also more like, it's kind of more comfortable because it like has this language barrier, like a wall. If I were to sing in Norwegian, it would feel super personal. So I'm glad I can sing in English.
So it would feel super personal. So you're obviously not comfortable like opening up in your music yet, right?
I am really open in my music, but the thing is, I'm like, I feel really uncomfortable talking about how I feel. I could never go to a friend and be like, oh, I don't feel good about that, or like this happened and I don't feel like that would make me so uncomfortable. But that's why I turned to music. And I feel like writing songs is very therapeutic. Is that a word?
Very good.
To me, I always heard artists talk about that, and I was like, yeah, right, it's not, but it really is, and it's nice to have that space where I can just channel my
escape and get it out.
Yeah, and it's weird because I don't feel comfortable talking about how I feel, but then like in front of a crowd when I'm doing a concert with a song, it's just the best feeling ever, because then I just let it out.